It's been a while since I uploaded a video on this game. If you're checking the statistics, it's been like 3 weeks. My last AFS video. I'm not quitting the game or nothing like that. I just been focusing on other things. But anyway, I'll go into that more later on in the video. But anyways, what we're going over is if the restore system is really reliable. And what do I mean by that? You'll see later on. So fully for you to understand why I'm asking this question, we got to go back a little bit. I think it was like 3 days ago at this point, but it was when the Valentine Part 2 update came out. And at this time, you know, the update was cool and all that, but it had a massive bug. So over here, you see the bundles, right? This pack right here, the Origins bundle, you see it gives me 700 billion yen. I got 200 trillion. So this is kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. But if you bought this when the update first came out, there was a bug where like it was giving you way too much yen. I'm gonna put a screenshot of the yen I got when I bought it. It was giving you way too much yen. And if you check the leaderboards, they're fixed now. But before, the leaderboards were completely broken. We had people hitting like DE stats when there was no chance we were getting that. Like it was clearly broken, so they had to re-roll. Now here's where the problem arises, right? When you re-roll, you know, you lose all of the things that you got and it gets rolled back to the last state that they saved it in. So everybody who participated in that update for like a good, I think it was out for like a good 2 hours, everybody who was, you know, buying things with Robux, you know, in the shop, if you bought any of these, you had to go make a ticket and get it restored. Same with all the other items that you would get free to play. So like over here we got this. A lot of people made tickets to try and get their stuff here back, the new artifact system. So yeah, people had to make tickets in order to get these back. Now you might be wondering, oh, what's the issue with that? People get their items back, you know, everything goes good, but not everybody's getting their items back. So how I found out about this was this creator named Zombiey. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, go subscribe to him. I'll have his link in the description. But anyways, he was basically saying how he made a ticket, you know, he got rolled back like everybody else, but he had a really rare item and he wanted to get it back, and he had like literal proof. He had the screenshot of him doing it, of him getting it, and they refused to restore it. Okay, right here, right, you see there's this little thing on my artifact here. If you pull up the index, you see we have all of these right here. You know, they give all types of things, and this guy, he got the 0.1% chance to fighter. That's like really rare, and they would not restore it. And it's not like they weren't capable of doing it. They literally were. It's just they didn't want to, because he didn't go over here and buy the trait rerolls, all of these expensive trait rerolls. If he had bought this, they would have restored it. So let me break this down. He did not get his rewards back because he didn't pull out his wallet and spend real world money on this game. That is ridiculous. That is insane. Because he didn't buy these and he got the trait rerolls off of codes, he wasn't allowed to get his 0.1% fighters thing back. That is like crazy. That's literally the equivalent as if you came over here to the champion thing or whatever and you got the 0.005% Saitama and they told you couldn't get it back after a rollback on the server because you didn't spend chakra shards in the shop. Like that is the most stupidest thing ever. If you have proof of you having the item, right, and they're able to restore it, why would you not just give it back to the person? It doesn't make any sense. So all this shows is that the people who are running the rollback system with the servers and all that, they're just prioritizing on who spent Robux. And in this case, it makes zero sense, because the difference between if you bought the trait rerolls versus if you, I don't know, if you got it from a code, there's no difference. You still got the item. So I don't see the point of just not wanting to give it to him. And in this case, he kind of got lucky. Well, not really. He didn't get lucky. He didn't get none of his items back. But what I mean by lucky is he was able, you know, to send proof that he had it. If you were just playing the game and you didn't look at how broken the leaderboards were, you would have no clue that the game was going to get resetted. So if you were unboxing things, I don't know, from here, maybe you were doing the Valentine's banner, or you were doing the chocolate banner, or any of these, you got all the rare stuff, you're pretty much cooked. I mean, you have no proof. They don't have any type of system showing if you got it like legit or not, so you're pretty much screwed. And Zombiey was heated in this video. I'm not gonna lie, this dude was yelling at the top of his lungs, and like, I would be mad too if I had literal proof of me having this item and the only reason they won't restore it is because I didn't spend Robux on it. I would be mad too. Don't really have anything else to say. Justice for Zombiey. And even if the devs take a look at his video and see that he actually got it and they restore his items, what about all the hundreds of other people who have the same situation as him? They're never gonna get their stuff back. Pretty unfortunate. Now the rest of the video will be dedicated to me explaining where I've been at, you know, why has it been 3 weeks since I uploaded a video on this game. And the answer is it's kind of obvious. It's block streets. I've been making too much content on there, but my plan originally was to wait into Dimension 2, and I was gonna make like a grand, like, I don't know, 30-minute video on that, just like explaining all the new updates and all that. But they made this new feature. They put like an announcement saying if you're inactive on YouTube, not posting a video on this game for like 30 days, then you get like removed from the program. So they kind of forced me to make this video. But you know, I didn't have plans to completely abandon the game, and I'm not quitting or nothing like that. Like I was still enjoying it. As you can see all my stats down here. Here's my champions, all that, you know, all pretty recent champions. And for the people still doubting, thinking I don't enjoy the game or something like that, which I don't know why you would think that, I'm like one of the only people here. Let me show you. I'm one of the only people to have 2 different accounts that I'm grinding up with all these stats. You see I have SP. This alt account is probably better than most of y'all accounts, but anyways, you know, I got all these champions on this alt account. You know, I do like the game. Also, let me reveal the stats real quick. Right here, 5 OC, not the best, you know, that's not leaderboard worthy or anything like that, but I'm not slacking on this game. And if you weren't paying attention, as you see, not to flex or anything, but I got the 0.00005% RIA champion right here. Got it in like 16 hours. You know, pretty good champion. The 2.5 times hearts is really good, and then we got the 1.25 times to all event currencies when unequipped, so that's just like passive gain. I still have to finish up all the quests. I haven't really finished them all yet, so you see all of these. I gotta finish all these quests up so I can get all these champions. What else is there for me to do? I still have to, you know, max out my, oh wait, wrong side. I still have to get the best traits on my artifacts. As you see, I don't have any of these. I'm stuck with the most garbage one. So yeah, we're gonna try and grind for that. Oh yeah, and I have to finish the fighting pass too. Let me see what I'm at right now. I think I was like at 36 or something. Oh no, I was way past that. We're at 41, so we just got to do a couple more quests, taking maybe like 2 days, get that done, and then yeah, I'm pretty much solid for the next update. If y'all want my opinion on the Valentine's update, I think it's a really good change. I think we got a really good update. Not only did they give us the first part, but then we got another second part, which is like incredible. I do think that this game is going in a great direction. I like the new abilities that they're adding. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong side again. Like, I like these abilities that they added, the artifacts, all of that. It's straying away from the older game, and I like that because I don't want everything to be based off of the old game, because now it's like turning into its own game, and I can appreciate that. Just a couple weeks ago, everybody's saying that the game was gonna die, and it was looking like that, but you know, luck pulled through. Development team did good. Good job. But that is the end of the video. Wait, I want to kill this guy. He was getting on my nerves. Okay, anyways, that is the end of the video. If you enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know if y'all want to see more content on this game. Well, I'm gonna upload content anyway regardless, but I want to see if y'all actually want to see more content than what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna try and stray away from update videos, like long ones, because while they are kind of fun to make, I don't see the best return in them. I think it's like too boring for the average like 10-year-olds to watch. But regardless, subscribe, leave a like, make sure to subscribe again on your alt or something like that. I don't know. Peace out.